Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Persona 4 Arena Ultimax Adachi style. Let's go ahead and go to How Stupid, which I'm assuming is just the end of the original story, right? Do we have 4 more cards after this? Oh, do I not have to fight this thing again? Oh, thank God. The first thing I see when I come to is Yukun fighting a giant monster. The creature is made up of countless shadows, moving as a giant whole. It's wreathed in flames, intense enough to scorch the entire world. That's what I call the end of the world.
Oh man, going up against a monster like that's gonna be impossible, even for Yukun.
The situation looks bleak, but on a closer look, Yukun doesn't look like he's losing. In fact, he's positively overflowing with energy, though it's beyond me where it's coming from. Could that be what all that bonds and friend stuff is all about? But either way, he's dealing with that power that suppresses the rebel man. He's injured it, but without a way to deal a definitive end blow, the fight is at a stalemate.
Impossible. What power is this?
It's the power of friendship.
One human's power alone be enough to best me.
Kino Kagutsuchi. That's what holds you back. The power I wield. The power we wield. It will never succumb to someone like you!
Silence, pest! I will not lose! I am stronger than anything!
Except you and a robot girl. The monster lets out an immense roar and raises its humongous arm, aiming to destroy the ground Yukun is standing on. The tower isn't going to take much more abuse, what with all the shaking. Not even a Persona user could survive a fall from here unless its Persona could fly, right? Can you just summon it and like grab hold? Tuh, he seriously is a pain in the ass.
Persona!
I quickly summon my Persona, Magatetsu Izanagi, and attack the monster from behind while it's busy with Yukun. Rend it! My Persona's blade, covered in the blackish red flame, strikes the monster's arm and knocks it away.
Adachi-san? What are you doing? I set everything up perfect for you, and you still didn't finish it off before I woke up.
Still, at this rate, there's no telling if he'll have the stamina to keep going. The monster might even make a comeback. But if I keep it distracted, there might be an opening to finish it off. Fine. I'll play along a little.
I can't let you take all the glory. Stay back and rest a while. You'll need to save your strength.
I know Yukun can be a space case sometimes, but it looks like even he understands what I'm getting about. Am I gonna have to fight this fucking thing again? Not bad, kid. Allow myself a small smirk as I look up at the giant body hanging down from the sky. The monster glares directly at me, its murderous intent piercing me like a gimlet?
Hey, how's it going? According to Shokun, the power left in me doesn't sit well with you, huh?
You imbecile! How dare you intrude and have the nerve to stand before me!
So that power's still in you? Kinda thought it went away after we kicked your ass. The giant body is its massive arms, that stern jaw, flames spewing from the entire length of it. Damn, that's scary. Yukun's gotta be a grade 8 Moron to try and take this thing on. I don't think there's anything in the world I want to protect strong enough to face this thing. But, you know, being this deep in the shit is kind of exciting. Fine, I'll take a stand. Not for anyone else, I stand for myself. I am trembling with the exhilaration building up in my heart, and the fear of what I'm about to do, but I can't hold back a sardonic grin as I shout out in the face of the sky.
Another sucker you are. Come at me. I'll play with ya!
Fine. We'll try. If we lose, I'm backing out and going down the normal mode because I hate this guy.
So close.
It would be kind of interesting if I was able to beat him with just the Adachi, though. Really? Oh, no, 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 no. You dick. Fudge you, Tony. I know, brutal, strudel. I blocked, you dick. I hate you.
This is getting fun. So close. So close.
Okay, at least got blocked there. I'm mad. I'm mad. Why? I'm gonna die here. Brutal. Well. Oh no. No, no, no.
It's no use.
Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You want to give it one more go on hard? I guess. We'll do it one more time on hard, and then we're going down the normal. I felt like we lasted a good amount of time. I hate this fucking move. Too slow? What do you mean too slow? I'm literally getting my butt kicked. And I was guarding there. Oh, god damn it. Got a guard. That's good. Again?
It's no use.
No. So close. So close. So close. Fudge. God damn it. Well. Nope. I'm dead. Alright, going down the normal. Alright, we're fighting. I'm just gonna poke him with my gun, because that's what you do with guns. Look how slow. Like, look how goddamn slow he is in normal mode, compared to, and how little damage he does. He's not doing any moves. I don't know why that doesn't block anymore. I gotta poke him with my gun, though. Oh my god, you're actually using this attack on normal? Unbelievable. I think that's the first time on normal that we saw someone use that. Well, not someone, but this thing used that ability. Ah, goddamn. On normal. He might have used it before, but. Fudge. Alright, well. An unrelenting attack. You're not wrong. Ooh. Oh, that doesn't hit. Just keep poking it with that stick. I might have to retry this. That's fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll try it one more time. And by one more time, we'll just keep trying until I win. Why? You lost. Again, you lasted longer. That's good. Yeah, I'll save the question until when we win. Ooh, I like that kick. I mean, you're the one that said it, Adachi. Are we gonna do this again? Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's just a ton of damage. I am on normal. I mean, yeah. I have to be, because we lasted a really long time before. Ooh! Well, he doesn't really like the X attack, huh? Kinda wish you were a healer, Adachi. So apparently, X is the way to go, because X, in fact, is gonna give it to you. Oh, shit. I think it's the most I've had to retry against this guy in terms of normal difficulty, huh? You took 2 attempts with you, 1 attempt with Labyrinth. But now that I know this guy hates the X button, I'm just gonna keep pressing the X button. Until he hits me anyways. You got a big mouth. You talking to yourself, Chronos? No. But yes. Oh, I let go of the guard button. Was able to recover though. Oh, what do you mean? Come on. Just die already. There we go. See, that one was way easier. I wonder if we could play as this guy. Probably not, right? My body is so hot, I feel like I'm burning up, but just breathing hurts my worn-out throat. With the relentless blaze scorching me, I'm half expecting to collapse into a pile of ashes at any moment.
I guess this is the best I can do with my powers.
I was thinking that maybe I could finish him off, but I'm just too exhausted. It's all I can do to stand on my own 2 feet.
Such impudence from insignificant pests!
Aw, cute nicknames already, huh? Even worse, it looks like my battle was for nothing. Though I wounded it, the monster roars as if it stiffens up.
Adachi-san!
From a fair bit away, Yukun is watching with a look of surprise and bewilderment. It's not the same look he had last year when he confronted me in the TV. There's no hostility in his face, no caution in his eyes. I see nothing in the expression but concern for me. It's annoying.
Hey, what are you spacing out for? I don't have time to waste either. So let's hurry up and put it into this.
Right.
Alright, now's our chance. I give Yuku the single, and he answers it with a nod. A power I've never felt before begins boiling up from the depths of my body. The 2 Izanagi's, one dark, one light, resonate. Our powers merge together to become one giant force inside the 2 of us. I take that strength, revel in it for just a moment, and we unleash it all at Hi no Kagetsuchi.
Izanagi! Magatsu Izanagi!
Magatsu. Try to remember that, Chronos. I don't know if I'll have any need for it, but sure. We were both given the same power, but his evolved down a different path than mine. I can tell that it's only grown stronger since the last time I saw him, and while that power pulls at me, I can feel it squeezing me dry. Adachi's not a wild card, no. Yeah, he got his power from the same person, right? I mean, technically there was 3 people that got power. The one of them never awakened their persona, yes? I don't think Adachi's a wild card. At least I don't remember them saying that he was. The torn power becomes a giant sword that pierces Hi no Kagetsuchi and its body shatters into pieces.
It's over, Hi no Kagetsuchi! Time for a monster like you to head on home!
I'm the same anime cutscene you've seen 2 other times. 3 other times, actually.
How could I fall to this drudgery?
Man, you got weird-ass fingers, man. As it screams its death cry, the monster's body crumbles into bits. The flame coating its body flares up one last time.
Serves you right.
Now it's over. The tension that had kept me wound so tightly reaches its breaking point and snaps. I can only briefly see the floor rushing up towards me as I collapse to the ground, and everything is blackness. I'm assuming Elizabeth, or I guess Margaret, sends you back to the interrogation room. My rules. I think this is, yeah, okay. So we're probably gonna have this one. Oh, it sends you to the TV world, and then an epilogue. When I come to, I'm lying face down in part of the TV world where those old TV sets are stacked up around like blocks. I don't remember how I got here after fighting that monster. But one thing for sure, we annihilated that monster from the world, and there wasn't a single victim created by the entire incident. As long as that's a fact, I don't care about the rest. I fulfilled my objective. I managed to sit up and look around. Sho is lying on his back on the floor, and Yukun is looking at me as if he wants to say something.
Adachi-san.
Man, what a pain. I had no intentions of seeing you guys ever again, you know?
I finally figured out why you came here, Adachi-san.
That kid talks like he knows me. We had a max goddamn social link, Adachi. Don't you go making a relief face like that. I purposely ignore him and walk over to Sho, slap him on the cheek.
You took a pretty bad beating too.
Sho opens his eyes slightly and groans in pain. It looks like he's awake, but he doesn't have the energy to move. The madness and intense murderous intent are both gone. All he does is breathe. Huh, well. Looks like, looking at him like that, he's no different from your average kid. I remember when I was in the same condition as him. He reminds me of myself, just a little.
That's why I told you, that power can't be controlled.
Is it all over?
I don't think it's all over yet. Those nosy kids pushed your reset button before it was too late.
When I look over at Yukun, his eyes go around in surprise. Oh, come on, you didn't know it? No wonder he's enjoying his youth so much. He doesn't realize all the important things going on around him, idiot.
Well, that's fine with me. A kid should enjoy doing what he wants. Just don't drag me into it. But now's the only time you get to do that, you know? Once you go out into the real world, there's really nothing great about it.
Sho's like me, a man consumed by power, but he's still got plenty of chances to start over. He'll find that out, whether he likes it or not. The connections between people are also chains. They've brought me nothing but trouble. So I can understand why Sho would want to push that crap so as far away from himself as possible, but the troublesome thing is that once you start making connections with other people, they start winding their way around you before you notice it. Even when you're suffering from weaknesses and pain, they just don't hold back. But depending on how you handle it, it can create possibilities for you. In other words, whether you make use of those connections or let them go to waste is all on you. Plus...
In other words, you can't just run and hide in this world. It doesn't let you off the hook that easily. Well then, it's about time I head back. If your friends show up, they'll only start yapping about some annoying drivel again.
Adachi-san, you're going back, right?
What's that supposed to mean? Did you think I'd run away like in some Hollywood drama?
Maybe?
No, that's not what I meant.
I mean, no.
I just want to do my time quietly. I really don't want to get wrapped up in something like this ever again.
I spit at him as I stick my head into one of the TVs stacked up here. As I'm about to shove myself the rest of the way in, I hear a voice.
Please, wait!
The desperation-used voice startles me and my heart skips a beat. I can't help but pull myself back out. Being caught off guard like that, this surprises me, but like hell I'm gonna let him know that. I decide to play things off as normally as I can.
Don't yell like that! You startled me! So, you still have business with me?
Dojima-san said, I'll go see you once things have been settled.
Oh, give me a break! If Dojima-san shows up, I'll get yelled at even in lockup!
I can already see it in my mind, and I make a face seeing that. Yukun laughs, that punk.
Maybe so. Adachi-san, good luck.
He called me back just to say that. Good luck. My luck is none of your business. Seriously, he's still the same annoying brat I knew from before.
Dumbass.
I load all the venom I can muster into throwing that word Yukun's way. I don't know what face he makes when he heard it. I've already stuck my head back into the TV, saying my farewells to this world for good. I'm going back to following my own path. This time, I'm going to make sure I won't be seeing them again. I slowly close my eyes to that strangely pleasant feeling of familiar laziness. So what, are you just gonna walk back to the police station? Because those lead to Junez, right? I guess you can get your sushi box, right? And Epilogue. Alright. It's like 50 years later, old man Adachi sits in a cell.
The prosecution's been settled.
It's been a few months since that P-1 Climax bullshit. The prosecution case finally rested in the middle of summer, and I was transferred to the detention center. Into this same exact room. Going to court means that there's a possibility that I'll get the maximum penalty under law, but instead of worrying about that, I'm more relieved that all those troublesome days are finally over.
Man, my road until now seemed long and short at the same time.
Last year, I lost at my own game. Having to put up with this shitty world, one day I was suddenly given a special power. That was when my game started. I had lousy human relationships, a boring job, and was part of a corrupt society. If I could destroy it all, I would remake the world in the way I wanted, and I'll admit it, I enjoyed the game, as if I was trying to fill my own empty heart. Even the pressure of the unknown creeping up on me gave me the ultimate thrill, but eventually I lost to the brats from the investigation team and was arrested as the serial killer who had terrorized Inaba. Game over! After it was all over, the only thing I had left were my experiences and my rules. All games have rules, of course, and once I was caught, I decided that I'd follow the rules of this reality to atone for my sins and confess everything to the police. And yet, if some mysterious corpse who died of an unknown cause was found hanging somewhere, they declare the case open again and start suspecting that the true killer was still on the loose. If that happened, it would mess up the rules I had set for myself. I'm not going to stand for that, that's all. Because of the recent commotion and by how I was mysteriously gravely injured while in custody, it means that my incarceration is going to be even longer while they try to figure out what happened. Those idiots who keep coming by for psych evaluations are just about tearing their hair out too. I keep telling them that I'm going to follow the rules of this world, so they should take things a little easier on me, right? Seriously, the people in charge of this are so hard-headed that it's a pain in the ass.
Then again, it doesn't change the fact that I'm bored. I wonder if the way things were before would have been less dull.
I throw myself onto the moldy-smelling tatami mat in my cell and yawn loudly. Just as I'm drifting off into the escape of sleep, I hear footsteps approaching from the hall.
Hey, you have a visitor.
What? Must be Dojima-san.
I roll my eyes and groan inwardly. Just as Yukun said, the instant my indictment was completed, I got a letter from Dojima-san saying that he'd be coming to see me. What timing! Dojima-san was waiting for me to be moved to the main detention center, and I feel like he's caught me.
Why would he want to see me after all this? He really is nosy.
This is so awkward. I thought I'd cut any ties between me and Dojima-san the moment I was arrested.
Well, you gonna see him or not?
This is why I hate him.
I stand up without a word to the guard. Refusing wouldn't do any good. I, of all people, know how persistent he can be. I squint in the harsh light outside the door where Dojima-san's waiting for me.
Hey. Have you fattened up a bit since the last time I saw you?
How would that even be possible on... Well, I guess they do have, like, snack foods, and I know some prisons do have, like, vending machines, too.
Well, life in lockup is much easier than your grueling training.
Did I really just hear you say that?
Dojima-san laughs at my taunt. I can't stop myself from smiling either, and I look down quietly so that he doesn't notice. I threw our connection away, but it came back. I cut it, but it wouldn't stay cut. The bonds between people really are troublesome. And yet, somewhere inside me, I can't help but feel a little relieved at the way things turned out. I guess having a bond like this isn't so bad. I think that to myself, but I accidentally murmur it out loud too. The sound's slipping away to be lost among the calls of the cicades outside the window. The end. All right, that was a good DLC. I like the way Adachi acts. I wouldn't say I like Adachi as like a person, clearly, because he's kind of a serial killer type deal. But at the same time, the way he, I guess, kind of atones for his action, right? That's respectable in a way, right? And he's kind of funny with how he acts to people. So I like that. Alright, so that is it for the stories of the game. I'm not going to go back to Arena. Maybe one day I'll play them in like my own little free time, but it was more like, I think doing so many in a row get kind of repetitive real fast. Ultimax Story was really good. I like the way they handled that in terms of progress. The little cards, they gave you the option of doing like certain characters first. Though it was linear progression, right? So you couldn't really go on without, at least I don't think you could go on without doing all of them. I like seeing Persona 3 characters back in here, grown up. I mean, Agus looks exactly the same, though she looks snazzy as all hell in that suit. Kuramaru also looks the same, though. He is an old puppy now, isn't he? Which is very sad. And also kind of hits home due to recent events. At the same time, it is nice to see Ken grown up. Mitsuru kind of looks exactly the same, except for the full body leather. But it is nice. I guess she is kind of taller. I don't know. She does look older, but in a, I guess, just the way she's dressing. Her face seems relatively the same. I guess most of their faces, well, no, not really. You can kind of tell by looking at Yukari's and Junpei's face, and Ken and Akihiko's that they've aged. Ken, obviously, right? Dude hit puberty and sprouted. That's what happens. The voice acting was fantastic. I do wish there was more of it, but it makes sense that the inward, like, monologue sections wouldn't be voiced. Music in the entire game was fantastic. It's a Persona game. I kind of lump music the same way I lump like almost every JRPG nowadays that's in a series. Like, oh, it's a Final Fantasy game, gonna be great music. Oh, it's, you know, a Xenoblade game, gonna have great music. Oh, it's a Persona game, gonna have great music. So yeah, I didn't really say anything different. It's just really great music. Some of the music was similar to Persona 4 and Persona 3. They reused some tracks, obviously. The general Teddy's a little weird, though. I wonder why they chose Teddy. I mean, I can see it in the first one being like trying to frame Teddy because he's a shadow type deal, and that would kind of make sense. It'd be a good way to lure your friends into the TV. But afterwards, in the climax, I don't get it. Like, I guess just to reuse the character? Sure, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I wonder who was Fuka's original voice actress. I tried looking it up, but I didn't see anything. Let's check again. Because, like, her original voice actor, and I don't want to say she wasn't that good, but she was clearly different. And it was kind of weird, because it sounded like she was told, hey, sound extremely tired and uninterested in everything that's going on. That's rude of me to say. It is rude of me to say, but it's kind of how it was. And I wanted to see what else she did, because that way I could tell if it was actually just a misdirection or just lack of, not talent, but experience maybe? I don't know. Generally speaking, all the other voice actors in the original game were really good. Though I guess Naoto and Kanji were placed in this version of the game, Ultimax. Though, like, to be honest, I don't think I really... And Naoto, you can hear a difference a little bit, though it kind of seems to me like it's just more... She's letting her feminine side out a little bit, instead of guarding her voice and putting on, like, a masculine tone for it. Though at the same time, it is because she has a different voice actress. That's true. Kanji sounds almost exactly the same to me. Every once in a while, you can tell that they're different, but not for me, not by much. All right, hey, 100%. I probably won't be going back anytime soon. The 100% these ones. I did get asked to show off some ultimate moves. Maybe. I have some time before I start my next series. I'm gonna use that to, like, definitely create a backlog. Return to the main menu, sure. There is a training mode that I could try that in, right? Practice, yeah. You can probably look it up and see how to do it. But I'm not really going to make any promises that will go over like a showcase for like burst modes. One, I'm generally bad at fighting games, and so it's probably just going to take a while for me to do. What the hell's P-Cash? What is P-Cash? Is it like a pecan? No idea. I'm guessing it's for unlockables, but I don't even know where you go for that one. Huh. No, anyways, yeah. This might be the last. This is like definitely the finale when it comes to story mode, but this might be the last in general. I might come back with a like little showcase for bursts. I don't know yet. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode series or just me, press the like button below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you head to my video section, check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. And once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.